So we had a technical difficulty with the camera and I had to open another camera. So I was saying that the writer begins with the topic sentence, we live in a grim time. And this is the, let's say, beginning of the essay. So we can easily see that the writer is going to talk about some problems in society. And the rest of the paragraph, if you see, the whole paragraph, mass shootings. Now, let's give examples. An idea? Now you have details. What are they? For example, shootings, killing, snipers killing cops, global warming, drought, flood, heat wave, wildfire, mega hurricane, miseries, species going extinct at the rate of 200 per day, white power fanatics spewing the vomit of hatred over homes and towns, the shadows of fascism looming. Last sentence of the paragraph. The first sentence, we live in grim time. And the last sentence, the shadows of fascism looming. They have same meaning. Because in a paragraph, the concluding sentence echoes opening sentence. In a good writing, in a piece of good writing, the concluding sentence of the paragraph says the same thing what the opening sentence says. So what does the opening sentence say? We live in grim time. What does the concluding sentence say? The shadow of fascism looming. What is fascism? For example, Hitler was a fascist dictator. Mussolini in Italy was a fascist. The Rana rulers in Nepal were fascist. Fascism is ruled by dictatorship. Right? So first sentence, topic sentence, last sentence, conclusion, in between is detail. In between is detail. So a paragraph has, let's say, three components. Main idea sentence in the beginning, details following, then concluding sentence. Main idea, detail, conclusion. Say it again. Main idea, detail, conclusion. Now first question, she sets the scene, makes the claim that the times we are living are not good. Second paragraph, she raises a question, what is happiness? Is it satisfaction with a job well done? Now this question, is it satisfaction with a job well done? This is called a rhetorical question. There is grammatical question, a real question. What is your name? And you tell me your name. A real question, where you want answer. In a rhetorical question, the writer asks a question and the writer is not demanding answer. Actually, the writer is presenting a claim as an answer. As a question. He is presenting a claim as a question. For example, when he says, is it satisfaction with a job well done? It means to say, happiness is the satisfaction you get when your job is well done. That's what he's saying. His meaning is, happiness is when you get your job well done. Actually, in the form you have a question, but in the meaning it's not a question, it's a statement. Second, is it dessert first? So happiness is when you go to have food, main course of food. When you have dessert, at the end or at the first? End. But I'm not able to understand why it means to. Maybe it means to say that getting sweet things first. I don't know. Then, is it serenity in the garden? Yes. Serenity in the garden. You go to the garden, there is no disturbance, no noise, and you live in peace. That's happiness. Is it reading a book to your child? You have your son, young child, you are playing with your son, daughter, and read a story to her, and she enjoys. That's happiness. Now look, if you see the rest of the essay, she develops each of these sentences into sections. For example, somewhere she talks about parenthood. Is it virtue? What is virtue? Having high moral standard, doing good things to people. One virtue is not skipping, not defaulting on assignment. One virtue is not defaulting on assignment. Virtue. As in, I clean the house and now I feel virtuous. It's my moral duty to clean my home. This morning, I cleaned the roof. I cleaned the portico. I cleaned the dog area before coming to college. It's my duty. And when I do my duty, I feel good. I feel virtuous. So virtue is what? Doing what you are supposed to do. And when you do your duty, you feel good. You feel good. I have done my duty. Then, what is happiness? Is it sex? I see a garden in front of my home, there are benches, and couples sit early morning. They talk, sometimes they kiss each other, they hug each other in a public park. That's happiness for them. Right? Love and sex. Then, sitting in the sun, sunbathing, soaking in a hot bath, a long talk over dinner with a good friend. Can happiness be defined? The Buddhist monk Matthew Ricard defines happiness in his book on happiness as flourishing well-being. And this writer agrees with this definition, and throughout her essay, she expands on this concept of happiness as, what is happiness? Flourishing well-being. And this definition is very close to Sanatana philosophy. If you see Srimad Bhagavatam, the Hindu scripture, it presents a beautiful definition of what is virtue. It says that Paropakārāya punyāya pāpāya parapīdanam. A very simple definition of what is virtue. Paropakāra, doing good unto other people. Simple definition. What is virtue? You do good things to other people. Never do bad things to other people. By tana, mana and dhana. Do not use your body to give pain to other people. Do not use your mind to give pain to other people. Do not use your wealth to give pain to other people. By your body, mind, soul and money, do good to other people. That is well-being. What is well-being? Well-being is doing good to other people. Not only people, do good to animals, do good to environment, do good to earth, do good to river. Don't throw litter in the river. Don't dirty the river. And throughout the essay, Priscilla develops this concept of happiness. What is happiness? Flourishing well-being. Flourishing is spreading. Spread goodness to everyone and everywhere. This afternoon, practice it by doing something good to someone. And then tell us in next class, Dibakar sir, this afternoon I did this good thing. Well-being. Well, do good unto other people. She is sick, help her find a doctor. That's all. She is crying, talk to her and console her. That's it. He has lost the way, show the path. That's all. So I'll be with you, and you will be here, and do the assignments, then go on.